Welcome to my channel Chemistry Class. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Chemistry Class. I hope you are ready for another exciting topic. My dear student, today we are going to study molecular mass, gram molecular mass, and formula mass, also gram formula mass. Molecular mass, gram molecular mass, formula mass, and gram formula mass. These concepts helps us find out how heavy or light a compound is at the molecular level or ionic level. My dear student, these concepts helps us find out how heavy or light a compound is at the molecular level or ionic level. My dear student, by the end of this lectures, you will understand what is a molecular mass, gram molecular mass, formula mass, gram formula mass, and how to calculate them, why they are important in chemistry. So let's begin. What is a molecular mass? My dear student, the molecular mass is the sum of the atomic masses of all atoms present in a molecules. My dear student, it applies to covalent compounds formed by non-metals and also measured in atomic mass unit AMU or simply U. Formula of molecular mass is equal to summation number of atoms multiplied by atomic mass of each atoms. Examples of number one, waters. Hydrogens have 1 AMU and also present two atoms of hydrogens, and oxygens have solar mean 16 U and also one atoms as present. So molecular mass of waters is equal to 2 multiplied by 1 plus 1 multiplied by 16, which is equal to 18 mu or simply U. And the second one is carbon dioxide, CO2. Carbon have 12 U and one atom is present, and oxygen is 16 U, two atoms is present. So molecular mass is equal to 12 plus 2 multiplied by 16, which is equal to 44 mu or simply U. Now, gram molecular mass or gram molecular mass, gram molecules or moles. The gram molecular mass is the molecular mass of a compound expressed in grams. My dear student, it is the mass of 1 moles of that molecular substance. Now, 1 mole is equal to Avogadro numbers, which is equal to 6.022 multiplied by 10 raised to the power 23 particles. Formula of gram molecular mass. A mole is used. Now, a formula for mole is equal to moles is equal to given mass divided by gram molecular mass. So, examples: water, H2, molecular mass of water is 18 U LMU. So, a gram molecular mass of water is 18 gram. So, 1 mole of water is equal to 18 gram. which is equal to 6.022 multiplied by 10 raised to the power 23 molecules. Similarly, carbon dioxide, CO2, of molecular mass is 44 U or 44 AMU. So a gram molecular mass of carbon dioxide is 44 grams. So 1 moles of carbon dioxide is equal to 44 gram, which is equal to 6.022 multiplied by 10 raised to the power 23 molecules. So what is a formula mass? But dear student, the formula mass is the sum of atomic masses of all atoms in a formula unit of an ionic compound. But dear student, formula mass is used for ionic compounds formed by metals and non-metals, and also since the molecular formula mass they do not form molecules, we use the terms formula unit. Now examples: sodium chloride. Sodium have 23 mu and chloride is 35.5 U. So its formula mass is equal to 23 plus 35.5, which is equal to 58.5 U or mu. The second one is calcium chloride, CaCl2. Now calcium is 40 U and chloride is chlorine is 35.5 U, and also 2 atoms is present multiplied by 2. So its formula mass is equal to 40 plus 2 multiplied by 35.5, which is equal to 111 U or AMU. Now gram formula mass or gram formula are moles. But dear student, the gram formula mass is the formula mass of inorganic compounds expressed in grams, like molecular mass but for ionic compounds. Examples: sodium chloride formula mass is 58.5 U. So its gram formula mass is 58.5 grams and is equal to 1 moles of sodium chloride have 6.022 multiplied by 10 raised to the power 23 formula units. And similarly, calcium chloride CaCl2 formula mass is 111 U. So its gram formula mass is 111 gram, which is equal to 1 moles of calcium chloride have 6.022 multiplied by 10 raised to the power 23 formula units. So a difference between molecular mass and formula mass. Aspect molecular mass and formula mass. Used for medicine, molecular mass as used for covalent compounds, while formula mass is used for ionic compounds. And my dear student, molecular mass is based on molecules, while formula mass is based on formula units. Examples of molecular mass as H2O and CO2, while for formula mass is NaCl and CaCl2 calcium chloride. Units for molecular mass is AMU or simply U. Similarly, for formula mass is also AMU or simply U. My dear student, that's all about for molecular mass, gram molecular mass, formula mass, gram formula mass. I hope you all understand, my dear student. If these lectures helped you, then don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channels, and also press the bell icons, and also comment your questions below, and also share it with your friends for more easy chemistry lesson. And take care and see you in the next class. Thank you for listening.